A lot of people might not know that Mike and I co-authored a book, and we also produced a 20-minute film. So this was about 20 years ago, something like that. There was a state agency that had recognized that there were not a lot of resources available for people with disabilities to learn about what the laws were that applied to them, the programs that could help them. So they put out a grant, and Mike and I applied for it, and Prairie State received the grant. So whenever we could squeeze in the time for the next year or so, Mike and I divided responsibilities and wrote the book. So part of that whole effort was to also produce a film, a video, for which we used professional actors and this amazing kid, I think he was about 10 years old, who had Down syndrome. And we wrote a script, and the film told the story about this kid who had applied to participate in a Park District program. But he was excluded from it because of his disability. They said he wouldn't be comfortable doing it, he wouldn't fit in well, which of course was unlawful to begin with. So the mom was upset, and she winds up going to a disability advocacy agency, and what do you know, they have our book. So they work together with the book, they figure out how she could challenge this, and she takes that information, she goes back to the Park District. Bottom line is our 10-year-old gets to play basketball in this program. Once the book and the film were done, Mike and I then went on the road and we did a little tour of a bunch of disability advocacy organizations in Illinois to help them understand how to use the book, because that's exactly what happened in the film. The agency in the film who was helping the mom with the little boy used the book to help solve the problem. So I thought the film was very effective when Mike and I went on the road and made our presentations.